In today's video, I'm going to share one of the best tricks to help you stay warm in the event of a power outage. Now, when most people think about losing electricity, they're worried about the food in the fridge or how they're going to play video games. But without your house's heating system, the temperature inside can drop as much as 30 degrees in just a few hours. And of course, a fireplace or a wood stove can work, but you've also got to have a good supply of wood that you can use. Small propane heaters like this could be an option, but unfortunately they're not able to heat a very large space, and they also consume oxygen from inside the room, and it could be a real safety hazard. And even if you've got a portable generator, if it's not tied into the circuits on your house, you're still going to have an issue staying warm. Now, many people will think they're just going to buy an electric heater like one of these, and they're going to be all set. But look at the wattage that these things use. They start off at 250 watts and they go all the way to 1500 watts. But they've got a bigger problem. They're not going to be able to heat up an entire room. If your room is, say, 40 degrees, these heaters are never going to bring it to a comfortable level. And the most important thing is keeping you or your family warm. And to do that, you want to get the heat as close to the body as possible. And one of the cheapest and easiest ways is to use an electric blanket. When they invented these things back in 1912, it was to save energy. They wanted to allow the owner to put the heat on them instead of spending money heating an entire room or a structure. But they had no idea how useful these things could be in the future, especially during a disaster. You put one of these on top of your comforter on your bed, and now you're able to stay under the covers a lot warmer. But these blankets have another secret that you probably didn't know, and that's that they are super energy efficient. And they all work in pretty much the same way. They've got an on-off switch along with some type of a thermostat. And the blankets work by using electricity, and they put it through wires inside the blanket, and those wires will create resistance, and that ultimately creates the heat, as you can see here in this infrared image. But the real secret about these blankets is in how little energy they actually need to work. And this is what makes these a lot more attractive for somebody that doesn't want to use a gas generator or deal with any type of propane. Here I'm powering this larger queen-size blanket using this battery power station. Now this one is the Ecoflow Delta Mini, and I could run it continuously on high for 6 hours because it's only drawing about 114 watts. I also tested out the other comforter, set the thermostat to high, and it was using about the same 114 watts. Electric heating blankets can be one of the most efficient ways to direct heat exactly where you need it. You're able to power them with a smaller device, and if you want to power for an even longer amount of time, if you used a larger model like this, you'd be able to run one of these blankets for about 14 hours continuously. But in many cases, you may even set the thermostat to a lower setting, and then you could run the blanket for even longer. Now, I know an electric blanket isn't going to heat your entire house. It's not going to stop your pipes from freezing. This is to give you an option to keep you or your family warm during a power outage when you have no heat at all. And the other use for these blankets and a battery system like this is if you're somebody that camps, this can be a great way to make you feel a little bit more comfortable without spending a ton of money. The other benefit of one of these blankets is if your heating system in your house just fails, this is an easy way to plug in a working outlet, and you can run these blankets as long as you want. It's not perfect, but it's certainly cheap and it will definitely keep you more comfortable. But when it comes to losing power, if you're cold, it can be one of the worst experiences in the world, and doing something small like this might just give you a little bit of comfort during a bad time. You go under it.
Why is it warm?
It's supposed to be.
Oh.
Wait till you go under it, you'd probably love it. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah. And you can use any type of power station to run those blankets or any other appliances, but if you're considering a new one, you definitely want to think about one of these Ecoflow models. They're running a special Christmas sale right now, and they've got a model that fits just about any budget. And this year was really exciting. They also came out with their Delta Pro, and this is still the best power station on the market today. It offers the most power along with the fastest charging. And if you take away just one thing from this video, it's to spend a few minutes thinking about what you'd do if you lost power and you lost your heat. And if you've got other ideas or a better way to do it, be sure to comment below and let me know. And either way, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already for more videos coming up.